Hello and welcome to Coffee with the Angels. I'm Katie Kiefer of awakentheinnerlight.com and coffeewiththeangels.com. And today is February 2nd, 2018. So we are just past the full moon that has been so intense. We are in an eclipse corridor. I'm really not sure exactly what that means. I've read a bit about it and I understand that there's a lot going on and we have a whole lot of opportunity. So whatever that means for you, however you see that, whatever resonates with you, take it and run with it. Today's Coffee with the Angels is about forgiveness. And they gave me the title, Forgiveness Wins. And so the angels say, fear and resentment consume much energy. Fear produces resentment as a defense against being hurt. It has served well. As humanity and you become more conscious, awake, and self-aware, you must release fear and resentment. To do so and reclaim the energy and space it has taken, forgive. Many of you believe that you have truly forgiven all of those who have hurt you, including yourself. Yet, that may not be true. To test yourself, do this. Bring forward someone in your mind's eye who you feel has hurt you. What do you feel? Pay close attention to the visceral response. If there is fear or anger, then you have not completely forgiven them, and you are spending a lot of energy that may be unnecessarily spent. Forgiveness is about reclaiming your own power and energy. It has nothing to do with the person you are forgiving. Forgiving yourself has everything to do with you. You, yourself, are the most important person to forgive. Here is how. Connect to the all that is. Very important to do so. Then bring forth in your mind's eye someone who hurt you. Start with someone else, then do it for yourself. In your mind's eye, say, I forgive you. Then repeat, forgive, at least 3 times. The image will fade. Continue repeating forgive, noticing how it feels, until the image is gone or very clear and feels good. Some may not fade out completely. This means you still need something from the experience. Often it is healing of feelings, to know what something feels like or how to live without a feeling. Do this and return to forgiveness. You'll notice a great difference. You can ask in this space what is needed to fully forgive. You will receive an answer. Follow the guidance. To forgive yourself, the method is the same. It may take longer and need repeated. This is okay. You are more judgmental and critical of yourself than anyone else. Release criticalness and judgment. Forgiveness will come much easier. All of humanity on earth is in a great time of change. Releasing fear, resentment, criticalness, and judgment are master keys to the future you wish to create. You must do so at the deepest levels and learn to be in a space of emotional and feeling balance. You must move beyond simply managing to avoid negative feelings and move into the realm of embodying positive ones. To do this, you must clear out the old negative, hurtful feelings. Forgive. Keep forgiving until it is done. Allow yourself the process. Do the healing as needed. Many of you do not know how to live or what it feels like to live without fear. As fear is the greatest fuel and creator of resentment, you must learn to live without fear. Every bit you shift out of fear, the greater the space for faith. It is difficult at best to have true faith in yourself when you are fearing your own choices and decisions. Process. Take steps to release fear and build faith. When you do, forgiveness wins. And that's what they had to say for today. And, I find it as I was writing this, as I write as I hear it. It was very clear to me that, I still have a lot of fear to clear. And the fear of my own choices and my own decisions is a huge part of that. And I think it's safe to say that at least somewhere in our lives, we've all experienced fear of our own choices and our decisions. However that came to be doesn't really matter. What does matter is that we learn to identify it and we learn to change it and shift it and heal it. That is what's most important. Sometimes we do need to understand where it came from and how that affected our development, even as young children growing up, and how that affects us in our adult life. There's a lot of healing we're doing as adults because our parents didn't know, their parents didn't know. And if you really look at some of these things and you pay attention and really become aware, you'll see the multi-generational impact and patterns that happen. And, we're just in a new phase of evolution, of ascension, of humanity, like we've never seen before. So a lot of this is new, but it's not new all at the same time. And so as much as it may seem to be new to us, to you, to me, in the present moment, our souls know, our souls really do know. And the more we can align with our soul and the more we can align with the all that is and get the highest truth, the better we can heal, the easier things flow, and the easier it is to release that criticalness and the fear and the judgment and the resentment. Because resentment really does take up a lot of space because it's so busy protecting us. And if it's not serving us anymore, then it's time to let it go. And if it is still serving us, then it's time to do the healing from whatever it is that's being protected, or the issues that the resentment was created to protect us from. And so we can learn how to do this. It can be a process, and it's a worthwhile journey. So I encourage you to really give it a go. Give this process that they give us here a go and see how it works for you. They actually showed me to do this yesterday, which I had no idea I was going to be writing about it. And so it's interesting that I got to experience this yesterday and then they're giving it out for you today. My experience with it was, I had to stop and go and do some of the feeling work. One of the things I had to do had to do with resisting my divine timing. Apparently, I have been resistant to my divine timing, and I didn't realize that. And so just the work I did yesterday, I feel a big shift today. And there's still more to do, but it's forward movement, and forward movement counts. Make sure that you allow yourself the recognition that forward movement counts, because this is a journey, it's not a destination. This is your life and the future that you want to create for yourself and those that you love, and maybe even the world at large. So it all starts with us each individually. And then we can take it further out into the world. And it creates a ripple effect. When we are different, how we interact with others is different. And the healthier we are, the healthier interactions with others are. And not only is that healthier, we also get to model for them what healthier looks like. And we don't even have to try. We just do. And so I really encourage you to move forward so that forgiveness can win. And that's it for us today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time. Bye.